5-year-old Shemaiah Hall, and she's in custody this morning, facing capital murder charges. Hall was booked in jail around 11 last night. Police say two of her other children were rushed to a hospital with stab wounds. Now, this all happened in the town of Italy, that's located off I-35, about 40 miles south of Dallas. As of now, we don't know what led up to this tragedy, but sources tell us Hall stabbed her children when a CPS worker arrived at the family home unannounced to check on everyone. We're told that CPS workers suspected Hall was having unsupervised visitation. The kids were living there under the supervision of another relative. Police tell us the worker called 911. All three of the children were elementary school aged. Two more were taken to the hospital. We don't know the extent of their injuries right now. Now, as you can imagine, our crews on the scene tell us everyone there is very upset and they were shocked. A relative who babysat the kids spoke with us. She says she remembers holding the children as if it were yesterday.
And I just want everybody to know Jim was a beautiful angel. And I love him. And I know God never make no mistake. And I just want to say, they gained their wings. And this is something that hurts so bad.
CPS sent us this statement saying, "We are shocked by this incomprehensible tragedy and already working with law enforcement to investigate how this happened and why." We've also learned this morning Shemaiah Hall has been arrested before. Sources tell WFAA senior crime reporter Rebecca Lopez she was arrested back in 2017 for stabbing her sister's boyfriend. Her twin sister was also arrested in 2021 and charged with stabbing her 7-year-old daughter to death. And new overnight, we are hearing for the first time from the Children's School District. The superintendent there says we are a tight-knit small community, and as such, many students will be impacted by this incident. She also says the district will have counselors available this morning at Stafford Elementary and all next week. This is a lot to take in and a major story you can imagine we will be following for several days.
All right. So, first and foremost, before I get started with this lesson, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well and have taught me this truth, peace, and salutations unto the hopeful elect, the temple of King David scattered through the four corners of the earth. And to you I say, Shalom. Hey, Shalom to you, Akim. And Shalom to you, very few Akwath. And Shalom to the hopeful elect. And this is going to be a real quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Awashai. Jumped up real early this morning, excited about, this evening. And stumbled across this article here. And also, if you brothers and few sisters don't know, there was another train derailment, man. You see that? So, you'll hear more about it. But, I kind of wanted to focus, on this situation and, this gal here and you women out there and even you men, all right? This is why it's very, very important, very, very imperative. You see that? To do what? Seek the Lord, man. You see that? Because, it's a lot of evil going on out here, man. All right, now this gal here, she, pretty much stabbed her children, man. And that's why scriptures say the love of many shall wax cold. So this is why, you individuals out there, man, need to depart from this place, man. You see that? Scriptures tell you to arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. You see that? And when you look at all this stuff that's happening out here, man, all this evil going on, this was an evil thing, man. Right? So with all this evil going on, what should you be doing, man? You should be seeking the Lord. You see that? You should be doing your best to seek the Lord. You see? So let's go ahead and grab a few precepts here. I don't really have anything too much to say, man. Just seek the Lord, man. Let me see here. Slocky, I don't know my phone acting like that. Yeah, man. Seek the Lord. Let's grab this first. This is the book, 2 Chronicles, chapter 7, verse 14, and it reads, "If my people," talk about you Israelites, man, which are called by my name, "shall humble themselves and pray." You see that? And amen. All you gotta do is humble yourself and pray to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. listen to this, and says, and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways. You see that? So you're supposed to be turning from your wicked ways, man. Then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin. You see that? And will, Shalaki, and will heal their land. You see? Let's keep going here. Now mine eyes shall be open and my ears attend unto prayer that is made in this place. You see that? So this is why you Israelites out there need to definitely seek the Lord, man. You see that? Now you got this lady here, you know. And again, I don't want to really touch too much on this topic. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff that I can say here, man. Right? But the best thing I can tell you individuals, man, is to seek the Lord, man. Now is the time. You see that? You seeing everything happen, man. You know, you brothers and few sisters cannot deny the things that are happening out here in this world, man. You see that? Let's go ahead and grab some more scriptures. You know, that was horrible, man. You know, but, you know, everything is through the spirit. You know, everything is through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 63, verse 1. And it reads, "O my power, thou art my power. Early will I seek thee." You see that? My soul thirsteth for thee. My flesh longeth for thee in a dry and thirsty land where no water is. You see that now? You know, this was going into David, right? When he was, King David, when he was in the wilderness. You see that? But hey, man, you know, here we are. And this place here is a place where there's no water, man. You see that? This place here is the valley of what? Of dry bones. You see? So we thirst for the Lord, man. You see that? And because of all of this stuff that's happening out here, man, you should be seeking the Lord. Seek him early, man. You know? This is the book of 1 Chronicles, chapter 16, verse 11. It reads, "Seek the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai and his strength. Seek his face." What? Continually. You see that? So seek the Lord, man. Seek his face, man. Seek him while he may be found, man. You see? And this is what it looks like here when you don't seek the Lord, man. I don't know. She was a spirit created for vengeance on her own children. Right? And again, it's a bunch of stuff that I could say, but I want to keep it, you know. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 9, verse 10, "Striking while the iron's hot. And they that know thy name," see, that's why it's very important to know the names, man. I was talking with a guy yesterday. He was telling me that there's many names. You see that? Or you know, you got to know the name. And if you don't know the name, pray to the Lord that he reveals the name unto you. You see that? I mean, you got the prophets that are out here showing you the name. But anyway, Psalm chapter 9, verse 10. "And they that know thy name will put their trust in thee." You see that? "For the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai have not forsaken them that seek thee." You see that? So this is why it's important to know the names, right? And also to seek the Lord, man. You know, because you got people that's trying to seek the Lord, but they don't have the right names. You see that? Or you got people that got the right names, but they're not seeking the Lord, man. Because you got a lot of people that know about the name of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. See? But the question is, are you seeking the Lord? All right? Let's go ahead and grab another one, man. It's the book of Deuteronomy, right? Chapter 4, verse 29. It reads, "But if from thence thou shalt seek the Lord thy God, thou shalt find him." You see that? "If thou seek him with all thy heart," which is your mind, "and with all thy soul." You see that? So you're supposed to seek the Lord, man. See, with all your mind and with all your soul, man. I'm going to see what the next verse says. Let me see here. Let's read this here. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 30, and it reads, "When thou art in tribulation," right, "and all these things are come upon thee, even in the latter days, if thou turn to the Lord thy power, and shalt be obedient unto his voice," right? Let's keep going here. "He will," Shlaki, For the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, thy God is a merciful God. You see that? Yes, he is. He will not forsake thee, neither destroy thee, nor forget the covenant of thy fathers, which he swore unto them. Who is them? The Israelites, man. So this is why it's important to do what, man? To seek the Lord. And it's a lot of stuff that's happening out here, man. It is. You know, and this was a damn, I ain't, try not to be, because it's kind of early, but yeah, man, this was horrible here, man. They ain't gonna show the kids, but yeah, man, that's messed up, man. So this is why it's important, man, to seek the Lord for, because something like this could happen to you. Now we pray, that, but if it's the Lord's will, right, then hey, it's gonna happen. But this is why we telling you, that's why we blowing the trumpet, man. See that? This is the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 4. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai unto the house of Israel. Seek ye me, and ye shall what? Shall live. You see? So you got a lot of people out there that's spiritually dead. You see? And also you have people that's being destroyed, man. So this is why it's important, man, for you Israelites to seek your power, man. All right? Let's go ahead and bring in one more, and I'm going to end this lesson. And this was supposed to be a real quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. And Yahweh Ratazah, somebody was edified by this. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 6, and it reads, Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. You see that? So seek the Lord while he may be found, man, because I really do think, that, I think people think that the Lord is always going to be found. You see that? And hey, man, it's going to be a time coming real soon where you're not going to find the Lord. You see that? Referring to the book of Proverbs, chapter 1. You see that? So this is why it's important to seek the Lord early. Scriptures tell you to seek the Lord early, man. Seek him 10 times more. You see? Because it was in our mind to go astray from the Lord. So now, seek him 10 times more, man. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is what? While he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the righteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our power, for he will abundantly what? Abundantly pardon. So, just, inspired to do this lesson real early in the morning, jumped up about 5 o'clock, something like that, just excited, and ran across this video here, man. Right? So seek the Lord, man. Seek him while he may be found. You see that? Because you see what's happening. All these evils. So you should be seeking the Lord, man. You see? Or you seeing all the evils, so you should seek the Lord. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here, Israel. Until the next time I say, Shalom.
25-year-old Shemaiah Hall, and she's in custody this morning, facing capital murder charges. Hall was booked in jail around 11 last night. Police say 2 of her other children were rushed to a hospital with stab wounds. Now, this all happened in the town of Italy that's located off I-35, about 40 miles south of Dallas. As of now, we don't know what led up to this tragedy, but sources tell us Hall stabbed her children when a CPS worker arrived at the family home unannounced to check on everyone. We're told that CPS workers suspected Hall was having unsupervised visitation. The kids were living there under the supervision of another relative. Police tell us the worker called 911. All 3 of the children were elementary school aged. 2 more were taken to the hospital. We don't know the extent of their injuries right now. Now, as you can imagine, our crews on the scene tell us everyone there is very upset and they were shocked. A relative who babysat the kids spoke with us. She says she remembers holding the children as if it were yesterday.
And I just want everybody to know them are some beautiful angels. And I love him. And I know God. Never make no mistake.